Hey, what's up guys? Hinkgo here again. We're gonna jump back into that A to Z series. Looks like we got Azmodunkin up next. He's actually one of my favorite specialists. He's already up to level 20 on this guy. But hopefully we can get a nice push and building because I really enjoy that. So let's just jump in real quick and see what we get. It looks like we landed in the Braxis holdout. We got Azmodunkin, Alarak, Tyrael, Murky, Valera versus Alimang, Sylvanas, Greymane, Diablo, and Kerrigan. Their team is really strong, I think. Our team has a decent amount of push, myself and Murky. But if this Valera is really good, she can definitely take out any of these squishies right here. Alimang or Sylvanas. I don't even a low health Greymane. So we're gonna help out in damage. Since we don't have a ton of damage, I mean Murky can do good damage if it's a good Murky. So we're gonna go ahead and do a Sieging Wrath. Just an easier one to level up. This one I think probably does more damage, but it really requires a coordinated team to get the most out of it. And in a quick match, I don't really want to mess with it too much. One of our best things about Azmodunkin is our trait, General of Hell. Every 30 seconds, we're basically buffing our minion wave by like 15%. What is it? It's granting 50% increased damage, 15% increased maximum health to everyone around this. So every 30 seconds on cooldown, I'm going to try and get this up on somebody. So I don't want to use my Q yet, because I want to use it on heroes so I can get my stacks up. So we're going to wait till they show up. We'll just auto attack these down. She might try to jump me. Nope, just the stun. Alright, we're going to go ahead and drop it back behind those lines. 2 stacks. Awesome. So 30 seconds are up. We're going to go ahead and help our top team out. Put one up there. And it's global, so you can put it anywhere. Alright, what are we doing, boys? Go ahead and drop it in that, just in case they stand in it. They didn't. But we still got the damage from the Q onto the minions, so that worked out either way. Looks like, okay, we got Murky down here. I wonder if he took Bribe. So he did take Bribe. Unfortunately, Bribe requires now to basically blow the minions up with your pufferfish. So us down here destroying the minions is actually hurting his Bribe stacks, which shouldn't be too bad. Decided not to go back through there. Alright, so 30 seconds up. We're going to buff our wave real quick. I'm going to try to... We got fooled, actually. I'm going to Q her. That's okay, we got some stacks anyway. We're just going to scare her with this laser. It's not really going to do much right now. Especially if we didn't talent into it. So, guaranteed damage on the wall, and just a lucky stack. We're going to go ahead and tap real quick so we have enough mana to push this. 3 seconds, we're going to buff a wave. Go ahead and buff our wave again so we don't got to look around too much. So it doesn't look like they're going to engage on us, which is good. That means we're probably going to... I think we might lose top unless Valera can hold it. So they're coming in. I'm going to throw out guaranteed damage on the tower, but I got to stack out of it anyway. Go ahead and dodge the Kerrigan combo, and then she's worthless. So, guaranteed damage on these minions and wall, and hopefully get some stacks. 2 stacks out of it. Worked out perfect. General Hell's up. We're going to go ahead and buff the top wave, just because. Keep it mixing up. Keeps things interesting. Okay, another talent. We can go for some more pushing here, I think. I think that'll work out pretty nicely. So we went with Army of Hell. Basically, this is just going to increase your guy by 20%. And lowers the mana cost by 20 as well. Okay, guaranteed minion damage. Probably going to get a stun. Nope. Looks like the Wolfman decided to show up. 50 seconds on a tap. 2 seconds on General Hell. Go ahead and buff this minion wave a little bit. Get some, hopefully get some 3 stacks out of this. And we might have got 3. So I got 45 seconds to a tap. I better keep an eye on these globes. Kerrigan was collecting them too, so I just gotta make sure I don't get caught. Which that looks like they wanted it or saw me or something. But it looks like we worked out and lived just fine. Maybe we can get a... Okay, she's... Oh, where are you going, honey? Back there, maybe? Got 1 stack on that. Buff our wave, keep pushing the wave, keep our W going. So as long as you're pushing, that's one of the great things about Azmodunkin. You can soak XP with 2 lanes, which I should actually be throwing in the top lane now I think about it. Pretty much all the time. I mean, I want our lane to push forward, which is why I'm doing it now. But overall, if you want to maximize your XP, at least on the scoreboard anyway, overall the team will still give you XP. If you want to look good while you're doing it, you can definitely keep putting it in the other lane that you're not in. But if you want to push the lane that you are in, then you're going to put it on those minions. Go ahead and back this one up. We could have did this one, but they're almost dead anyway. There's a couple missing. Looks like we're going to get this whole thing, and we got a really good push on it. So I'm going to say good job to the team. Hopefully Kerrigan don't kill me in the process. Don't know where she went. Alright, looks like she's back to maybe doing a camp, or... oh, how weird. So she didn't open with a stun, it's okay. We might get a dunk in 3, 2, 1. Dunk's out. Had a cooldown on it, so I couldn't do it right away. Okay, so since this Zerg's pushing, we got a minion wave anywhere up there? We don't. We'll just go ahead and keep pushing this wave in then. So, you have a pretty good choice here. I'm actually going to go with Infernal Globe so I can cast this faster. And I believe the mana cost goes down as well. Decreased by 40%, and yep, pretty much just cast time and speed. So it's just basically going to be a big missile now. Really fast, nice one. Another good option here if you want to continue pushing is Bound Minion. But I think this one will work really good for our damage overall. Speaking of, let's see how we're doing. Hero damage, middle of the pack. We can do better. We're getting our stacks up nicely. We got, what, 5 more before the quest completes. So, they're all up there pushing, and they're letting Azmodun push by himself, which is not good for them. Because Azmodun pushing in general is just it's a nightmare for anyone you're facing, or if you're ever facing an Azmodun. So I'm going to keep this going as long as possible. The entire time I'm here, I'm watching the minimap, because I do not want them to come up behind me or in front of me or wherever they're going to be and take me out. So I only see one now, so a couple might be rotating. As a matter of fact, I'm low on mana too, so it's probably a good time to go tab. We got 3 seconds left. And sure enough, there's Greymane down there. He just showed up. So I didn't have to get bit by a little puppy. Maybe we'll get some stacks out of this since they're hanging out. And we got 20, we got 21, so we must hit Li Mei or something. And we're going to keep pushing this, I think. Keep it rolling. Get some guaranteed damage on their machines over here. And a stack or 2. Looks like we got 1 stack. Valyr's being very sneaky. Come on in. I'm going to scare you away. Alright, so I'm just going to let those minions meet up. If she stuns her... I think I might have missed. Oh, got her. I was hoping she'd stun, but she didn't stun. Come on, get out of here. You gonna chase her? Maybe 2 stacks. 1 stack? 2 stacks. So both of these talents are really good. If you want to get more damage with your Q, you go Black Pool. If you want to get more pushing, pretty much Demonic Lieutenant or Demonic Invasion. We're actually going to go for more damage. So a neat trick to do this is just Alt R on yourself and then just dunk. And if you Alt R, it puts it right underneath your feet. So I was totally not even paying attention to this. And looks like my minion's up. I'm going to pop that. 40 seconds on some mana. We're just going to stay down here and soak as much XP as possible. 40 seconds of that. She must have just took it. It's also pretty good to... I could have used my... matter of fact, probably did just completely bit that. So I could have used my Alt R to help secure that kill. She's going to try and shoot me. If you just walk between the minions, you should be fine. She's actually going to go up here smartly. And bam. Pretty good chunk of damage. Half her health's gone. And she's got to depart because she can't handle one more of those. We got Kerrigan coming up here who actually can handle me pretty well. Just going to keep an eye on that. Throw up our general. We're going to go throw up here for funsies. I lied, we're going to put it down here. So she's down to half health now. I just can't go in there yet. We got a Wolfie hiding in the shadows. Our tap's up. So we're going to try and throw in some dunks. Hopefully dodge that. We're gonna secure this again. They're taking that. Alright, so that worked out. And maybe someone's gonna go up and get that one. Maybe you, Murky. Don't really need to push too far into this. We can actually, we're gonna go ahead and one-shot these guys. Later on, if you drop your R, you pretty much one-shot a whole wave. Yep, so we got that. So we'll just keep an eye on this in the meantime. And we might be able to get some dunk damage in, question mark. Is he gonna go back in and attack? I think I missed both of them that time, unfortunately. So, this thing is up. We'll go ahead and grab this. 11 seconds on our general. We're pretty much just hanging out, chilling. Make sure they don't take this. We got the Zerg. So look, here, I'll show you real quick. You hit R, you pretty much one-shot this wave. Matter of fact, you are at one-shot level. And that's even without this other talent. This one does a little more damage. So for this one, we can reduce the mana cost. We're not having really issues with mana, I don't think. We've been down here without hearthing the whole time. So we're just going to go for more pushing. Just, you know, because we're going to throw in the trait to this guy right there. And we're just going to try and knock this wall down. I don't know where the enemy team is. Oh, they all wiped him, so that worked out just fine. You might be able to sneak a kill on her if she's not paying attention. Go ahead and get guaranteed damage on it. Wow, she came back. Did not expect that. So, yep, she might have just died. Don't know why she came back. We might finally be at the time where we need to go back to actually out of mana. And it's kind of crappy because we're already here ready to push. The Zerg's still alive. But I'm actually gonna let my team know with Alt left click that I'm low on mana. We can go back and tap, but you know it's such a long walk anyway. I'm just gonna hearth. You know what? I'm actually not gonna hearth. I'm just gonna keep pushing. Their whole team's up here. I don't want to leave them yet. I gotta let them know that I'm low on mana. I barely had enough to click that. Maybe get some damage on her. Have a health. Can we leave, guys? Is this something we can do? Guys, I have no mana.
Hero slain.
We'll just keep our ducks going, I guess. Maybe we'll get... I don't have enough for a Q yet. I just... whatever. Let's go. So yeah, I'm actually gonna leave now. I tried to hang out. I had enough for my heroic, but I didn't have enough for my globe. So I pretty much just sat there in my globe, and we lost 2 people because of that. I mean, I couldn't really do much at all. I got auto attack, but I don't really do much at all. Go ahead and buff this just to help push it, keep it on cooldown. While that's happening, I can look around. This would actually been a better lane to put it in, but it didn't look fast enough. Go ahead and we'll save it. We're actually going to push this top one up here. So we're going to go ahead and drop it, Alt R, put it under our feet, and let this little minion tank it. You gotta be careful though. Alright, we could go for a heal. This one will spawn a Demon Warrior, which will help out a lot. This does a nice pushing talent. Your Demonic Lieutenant will do a bunch of damage. We're just going to keep going with that. I like the Demonic Lieutenants, they're really strong. If you were going pure globe, this one's really good. It'll spawn a Demon Warrior on impact. But I like the power of the push, basically. So we'll spawn that, keep those catapults rocking and rolling. Altar, just one-shot this. Almost had a little camp in here. Go ahead and collect some globes so we stay up on mana. And it looks like there might be team fighting, but they probably cleaned that up. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot that through. Altar under my feet. So I put it a little closer, that way I can use the damage boost from this, because it gives you 75% increased ability damage, just to take down that tower with my beam. Obviously the Q is really nice with it under your feet, and they're up all the time. But just a little extra damage. So we'll push this a little bit. We're going to go ahead and drop our general on that. 8 seconds, this will be up. And we'll grab this, we got Sippy Cup still here? Sweet. Just to stay up on mana. Looks like Li Ming's up there. We're going to get this one too. This is going to be a pretty nice and easy match. Let's see, Valier's checking things out. Yeah, I don't think they're going to try and contest this. So, in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and take out this camp. It might be coming now, though. Drop it on there, just give it a little extra. So we're going to assist this Zerg and probably take this keep down. This might even be the game if we can keep pushing pretty nicely. We're not going to use our R yet just because we don't have to. They're basically dead anyway. And just going to hang out till the Zerg shows up. Maybe just altar on these guys. Big boy's going to try and grab me, but he's not going to get me. And this is where we start pushing nicely. Once the minion wave gets up here, matter of fact, we'll just keep pushing the bottom one. I gotta be careful of the Diablo though. Alright, he didn't grab me, so it worked out. Alright, we dodged that. Put an altar under our feet. Melt this down. 14 seconds, we could drop another mini down there. And we're basically pushing both lanes in at the same time right now. Alright, Diablo, you mother flipper. Alright, so we're just going to check out. Looks like we might be able to drop it on the Diablo there. We'll push it down there. I'm actually going to have Hearth back, so I don't want to die yet. We're doing pretty good. Let's Hearth back. We've already lost 2 people and we're low health. So I keep the trait going on that one. That way this is continually pushing non-stop on top of the Zerg that was getting pushed. And everything's dead, so I'm going to go straight to a camp.
Defeated. Resetting pens as per protocol.
Looks like my buddy's on, so we'll go ahead and play with him after this. I could use altar here, you know, I'm just going to do it because it actually comes up really fast. 20-second cooldown. Pretty much have it up all the time. So they're actually on the core, which I don't know why they're not defending this. Are they chasing somebody? It might be how they killed Murky. Are they going to do boss? They are doing boss. I don't think it's wise to go on. I think we should just let them have it. I think we should just let them have it. Oh, we might get a kill in. Which way you going, buddy? I'm just eyeballing him. He's gone. We actually might be able to steal it now. They're, okay, before we laser this thing, we're going to go ahead and drop our trait down. Okay, so we got an R. We'll go ahead and pop it down. So we just stole the boss. This was just... It was a good try for them, but Murky was here and he died. So he kind of gave everyone the impression that their entire team was somewhere nearby that. So that's how we assumed it was basically the, Are you help with this alright? What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you got low health? So we basically assumed that they were still there. And it was a correct assumption. So we're just going to go more pushing here just because, why not? It's what Azmodunkin would score, right? Pure pushing. So now we get 2 general of hells. One for the bottom lane, one for the top lane. And there's not much anyone can do about this. So we'll let the minions get up there so they can take some core damage from us. Oh shoot. Just as I pressed my R. So I gotta be careful here, I don't want to get killed. So yeah, you don't dodge her combo, she's gonna hurt pretty bad. And we won, so that worked out for everything. Where's my team at? Yeah, so Azmodunkin's pushing is really strong. I don't even think... I think Sylvanas... Nope. I actually destroyed Sylvanas and... How did he do? He did pretty good. A lot of tanking. He was part of a lot of assists, which is really good. So he did pretty good. Dashito? Dash 2? Give it to him. But that's one of the things. You don't want to let Azmodunkin push. You always want to have someone countering him. Because if not, he's going to basically run... you know, the show by himself. And let's go ahead and invite my friend so he's just gonna hang out for a moment. Well, let's check the stats real quick. Looks like Siege, I was #1 in Siege. She would have been my competition, but it looks like she slowed off in the end. She died quite a bit, that's probably why. She had 11 deaths, so her hanging out in the Nexus core back there, she's definitely not gonna catch up with Siege. Hero damage we did okay. You can actually do pretty good, decent hero damage. But I was mostly just wanting to hang out and take it easy with this quick match. Kind of late, so I didn't want to do too much excitement for me. But 0 deaths, nice. That's always good. You don't give XP to the enemy team. Basically, if you don't do that, you're going to keep moving up on the world. XP was 10k over this person, so or roughly. So we did really good in XP2. The thing about that is if you keep your general, your trait, the general hell, keep your trait on the other lane, you're always going to be top XP. And once you get level 20, it's going to be your body with 2 general hells, so you're going to get tons of XP. So it's really good. But yeah, for this build, I basically just went some hero damage with Sieging Wrath. This one's really good as well. I think overall it might do more damage. I'll have to test it, but you'll definitely want some teamwork with this. And this was just easier to do. I went with some pushing with the Army of Hell. For this one, I wanted the faster globe on my Q. I went with some more damage. Looks like here I went the more pushing, I believe. Yeah, more pushing. Just because pushing's fun. Any of these talents are really good. There's a lot of different choices you could do with this character. I think we went with more pushing here, and this one's my favorite. I just love having extra general everywhere. So that's pretty much Azmodunkin right now, and he's always fun. If you want a lot of pushing, definitely take this guy, and he does pretty decent damage too. He has a big health pool, so he's not going to get taken out too easily. And yep, thanks for watching, guys.